Teke, and this is the Family Talk, where every Thursday we bring you the Family Clinic. We'll discuss when someone needs our help, and the story will be established as we proceed. But first, Andrea's back. I think that's great news.
It is great news.
And we also are hearing from Lagos this morning.
That's right. We still want to hear from you. How are you? What is happening around you? Very important that you share with us. We care about you. So do let us know what is happening around you. Of course, I mean, the screaming of What's Up Lagos has to also be there. I think we haven't been screaming What's Up Lagos a lot.
Yeah, we haven't. Even though people have been screaming, like yesterday, a number of Kunle called and it was like the lengthiest I've heard in a while. And then, it went on like that. I think we just have to remember that it's not just some noise making. It's an actual exercise that helps you, go about your day.
Exercise.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love the energy it brings anyway. I love the energy it brings. Hello, good morning. All right, do call us back 0700 993 993 993. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
Yes! Yes!
Andrea, I'm calling.
Just hello. Good morning.
Teke.
All right.
Good morning. How are you doing?
We're great.
We're doing fine.
I'm so happy to get through. Like, this is my second time. Funny enough, could you believe the last time I called your radio station? I was on the third mainland bridge. And right now, I'm still on third mainland bridge.
Coincidence, right?
In my mind that maybe anytime I want to get through now, I should get through third mainland bridge.
We're
We're
fine.
doing fine.
Everything is fine. Everything is good and fine. I live in Babylon.
Okay.
We know with all the craziness around Babylon, those of us that have had enough, we are still there and we are just going on with the whole thing. So a couple of days, there has been a bit of calm.
Calm.
All right.
Really, I think all those guys, they don't calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
What is going on in Nigeria is enough for even people to begin to realize that all this violence, local violence, no pay. The violence we see in the country, so we are praying for it. So everybody should just calm down for a while.
Right.
So I'm just happy to get through, and I just want to say, Collins, you are a lucky man, like people have been saying.
Oh.
And yeah, please, just try and become, anytime call you are not here. Collins is just be doing one kind.
Oh my God. I can't believe it.
Collins, you don't want to talk, I mean.
No, I'm listening now. The way I'm taking notes, so everyone is giving me points. I want to take notes, so I'll keep my job.
Yeah, it's good, it's good.
Absolutely,
Thank you very much.
it's a good thing. That's a great thing to hear. It's a beautiful thing to hear. They say I'm doing anything I'm wearing around, and I tell you that. I told you the same thing. 0700 993 993 993. Say become, they'll send me back. What have I not heard today? Okay. And 465 is 7190.
All right, that's the female only line. The phone lines are still buzzing. Let's see. Hello. Hello. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
I so lucky you.
Hey. Oh, wow.
Wow.
He was lucky and then he became unlucky.
What a luck.
Hi, good morning.
What's up, Poto? Poto, 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 Poto,
Yes, cheers to life.
Darling,
Yes, Mom. Good morning.
Teke.
Thanks for the prestige pause.
I'm serious.
Until you boys live. Good to have you.
Thank you. How is everything? Hello?
0700 993 993 993. That's the number to call. Unfortunately, the network has been very, very, very I was going to use a word. I just remembered that I can't use that on radio, but it's be messy. And we have to, I don't know, someone has to fix that because the lines are not very clear and the calls kind of like drop. Let's check out this one.
Hello, good morning.
What's up? Yes, Andrea is back. Odu-obi.
Yeah.
Well, I miss you.
I know.
Oh, my man. Everybody is up.
Okay.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear your voice too.
How is it going now? How
Fine.
is leave us just like that? And this kind of your journey, I just inform us. Maybe we go follow you. You want comedy skit? Maybe say one I want to share with you. Just open him back. People enter inside by. You understand? When you read all of us come out. What's up, Lagos? I hail you now on transit.
We hail you too.
Thank you so much. Appreciate.
Wow. Pure love. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you for that. Hello, good morning.
Ooh la la. Sorry for that. That's a horrible sound. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's up, Lagos?
Yes. Cheers to life.
First time caller.
Wow. Great to know.
I love you. I love you.
We love you too.
We love you double.
Thank God today. The magic has worked. Hey.
What magic?
Yes, I've been looking for dialing this number. I don't going today. I just had to try it this way. Thank you.
We thank God for that. We're happy for you.
I love your program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The great couple on the telly, on the radio.
Yes.
Yeah. We love you
We
too.
love you too. We love you
I'm
too.
Mr. Chris from Whiteside.
All
Wow.
right. Good to have
Welcome.
you, Chris. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Have
God
a
bless
great.
you.
And
God
you
bless
too.
you
God
too.
bless you too.
Lagos just signing in.
All right. I think it's about time that we.
Brought in this topic, right?
That's right.
But someone said the equation is now balanced. It's our joy giver. Welcome back, oh. We miss you. And thank you so much. And you're the joy giver.
We're both the joy giver. He says the equation is balanced now.
Let's see if
We're both. If see,
I don't
if
like.
because-
I don't.
Hey,
I don't like.
so
Don't
it
be
is
modest.
because I'm not being
I don't want you to be modest with this.
I'm not being
Own
modest.
it, hello, lady.
Hello,
Hello, lady. Hello, lady. Yeah, hello cannot vapor my hello.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's not sorry, sir.
Okay.
Is that my hello must be heard this time?
All right.
Own it. You are the joy giver. You are.
We are both the joy givers.
Yes, I know.
See, it's because I haven't. See, it's because I
I
haven't.
said it.
It's the day you're not going to be available, and I'm the only one here now. You just say, where is Colin?
Wait, let me explain.
Where is
No,
Colin?
they had calling. I mean, in the mere calling.
Where is Colin?
3 years now. The mere calling.
I'm serious.
You know?
I'm serious.
It's just what it is. I look forward to hearing from you. Whenever you hear is different, and that's a statement of fact.
Okay. No.
Not just based on experience from the listener's point of view, even from your co-host's point of view. So
Okay.
it's own it.
All right.
Just you the hummingbird. Come on.
That's sweet. That's sweet. But thank you. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. What's up, Lagos?
Yes. 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 Just to life. Good morning.
Good morning.
You have social for the line. I want
Hi.
to answer present.
All right.
Okay.
Good to have you, sociable. You must have presents.
Happy to see you back.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you, Sociable. Grab a seat, get a chair. It's 15 minutes to the top of the hour, and we're live on What's Up Lagos with the Tekes. Complete again. You know, she's Andrea, Odu-obi, Teke.
And he's Collins. Teke.
Yes, indeed. And we are set to bring you the family talk today, where we have yet another one in the clinic for surgery. And this person needs our help.
That's right.
In case you don't know what this segment is all about, Andrea could tell you about it, but I will just tell you small. Every Thursday, what we do is we get to bring you some of those stories. Individuals send stories to us about their family issues, or if you like, their family experience. It's not all the time issues. And those who want advice, they just want to hear, a broader opinion of what they are going through. And we bring it on the radio in the family clinic. And then you listen to the story, give your contribution, give your opinion. There are laws. It is a no judgment zone. So it's not a place to come and say, but why is that guy having head to be like that? Why did the boy do like that? No, it's not a place for stuff like that. It is a place where we find help, we seek advice, and we learn as we share.
That's right. And talking about that, it's time for me to share this story. Now, his name, all right? Let's see. First, I'll read his story first. Let me read his story first.
I say one would be anonymous, right?
Yeah, he said he wanted to be anonymous, but would have to give him a dummy name.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to do that. So let's see. His dummy name is Emeka.
Okay.
Now, he chose to be anonymous, right? And he's listening right now. He sent an email. So for those of you who still want to send an email and you're wondering what the email is, it's familytalkwiththetekers@gmail.com. Familytalkwiththetekers@gmail.com. Now, his story reads, Hi, the Tekers. My wife was raped by a fellow student when she was in the university. This incident occurred in 2017. By then, we were still dating and had a little time off because I had just graduated and needed to pick up my career as a young man learning to become independent after graduating. The rape incident eventually gave rise to pregnancy and a baby boy. Despite this, I proceeded with my marriage plans with her, amidst a lot of queries from my family members who fear the child would cause a rift. We are finally married today with our own child. Please, the Tekers, should I send this child to his father? Since my wife's family initially wanted to force her into marrying the boy who raped her. My wife, on her part, refused outrightly to let her parents force her into the marriage because of the product of the incident. Therefore, I don't want the child to grow up calling me father when his real father is in Port Harcourt. He says, while I take responsibility of his role. Will it be wise to not inform this child who his true father is? Please, I need you to advise me on this because my dad told me before giving his approval for my marriage with my wife that the child would cause a rift between me and her. Also, that it is not wise raising someone else's child who will eventually go back to their father when they grow up. Now, that's his story. And for clarity, I'm going to read it again. He says, Hi, the Tekers. My wife was raped by a fellow student when she was in the university. This incident occurred in 2017. By then, we were still dating and had a little time off. Because I just graduated, I needed to pick up my career as a young man learning to become independent after graduating. The rape incident eventually gave rise to a pregnancy and a baby boy. Despite this, I proceeded with my marriage plans with her amidst a lot of queries from my family members who fear the child would cause a rift. We are finally married today, with our own child. And he says, please, the Tekers, should I send this child to his father? Since my wife's family initially wanted to force her into marrying the boy who raped her. He went on to say, my wife, on her part, refused outrightly to let her parents force her into the marriage because of the product of the incident. Therefore, I don't want the child to grow up calling me his father when his real father is in Port Harcourt, while I take responsibility of his role. Will it be wise not to inform the child who his true father is? Please, I need your advice on this because my dad had told me before giving his approval for my marriage with my wife that the child would cause a rift between me and him and his wife. Of course, his wife and he both of them. Okay. And he says, he says he's also not wise to raise someone else's child who would eventually go back to their father when they grow up. Right. So that's his story. Emeka is quite in a fix. If you really understood the story, his major worry is the fact that there's a child.
Yeah.
And of course, they know the father.
Yeah.
Now, when I called, I reached out to this gentleman, and part of the questions I asked him was, okay, so your wife,
How did you deal with the rape story?
now they've actually dealt with that. They've met with a counselor. She's gone through therapy session. Of course, I want to believe that she's healing right now. Now, his worry is the child, having to train the child when the real father of the child is somewhere else. And he says, what part of things he told me was that he sees the man's pictures, posting, living a free life, forgetting and not caring that he has a son.
Right.
And I asked him, okay, this man, does he know that due to what he did, there was a child involved? And he says, yes, this man is aware that there's a son involved, but cares less.
So he doesn't take, he's not responsible.
That's right. He's not responsible. He's not caring. He doesn't care to even call to say, okay, this my son as a result of this and all of that. And, when I asked the question about the rape, the incident itself,
So
what led to it, wasn't he arrested? Now, he said the family of his wife had to kill the matter because what they wanted to do was to force her into marrying him since they had a child due to it. They tried to, die the matter, which apparently that was what it is. So now they moved past that. He is now feeling that he has to carry on the responsibility of this gentleman. Meanwhile, the gentleman who brought about this is living his life freely. So his worry is the fact that it might cause a problem between him and his wife.
That's right.
Also, the innocent child now. Should he tell the child who his real father is and how that?
This is an infomercial.
A multinational company in Lekki, Lagos is massively recruiting independent sales executives that own a car and a valid driver's license. Are you ready to work with the company with the most history worldwide? Are you ambitious, a smart worker? Do you have a great attitude? Ready to take your career to the next level? Here is an opportunity for you. Please call 0815 705 0505 or 0905 637 4258.
All right, welcome back. It's 10:58 on the clock. It's still Nigeria Info 99.3. If you were following the story, I'm sure by now you must have been gathering your thoughts as to what exactly is Emeka. Yeah, that's his dummy name. Emeka. What exactly is he going to do? Or what would you advise that he should do at this point in time? There was a rape. There was a result that came up that is a child as a result of the rape, and right now he's married and he is saying, should I continue having this child as mine, who is not exactly mine, or should I tell him who his real father is and take him back to his father? In the meantime, we'll go straight to the newsroom, and when we come back, we'll continue this talk on Family Talk right here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Stick around.
It's What's Up Lagos, baby. Get set.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Senate has passed a bill seeking to abolish the dichotomy between the higher national diploma certificates and the university degree holders in the country. Senator Ibrahim Shekarau, who chairs the committee, says the bill will encourage patriotic contributions among HND employees in both public and private sectors. The Nigerian Army says more than 50 terrorists of the Islamic State West Africa province, ISWAP, were neutralized by troops of the Operation Hadinkai. Governor Samuel Otom of Benue has reiterated his call to President Muhammadu Buhari for a national security dialogue over the security situation in the country. Governor Otom said that the dialogue will help curb killings across the country. Niger State government says it is negotiating with bandits responsible for kidnapping of pupils of Salihu Tanko Islamic School in Tagina Rafi local government area of the state. Now, the state government insisted that no ransom will be paid for the release of the students and the staff, while acknowledging it is aware of the ongoing negotiation between the parents of the abducted pupils. Now, the Nigerian police this time says no fewer than 84 suspects have been arrested for various crimes, including the illegal manufacturing and distributing of vehicle number plates, kidnapping, banditry, robbery, and homicide. 2 lecturers of the University of Lagos have been dismissed after an undercover documentary showed them their propositioning students for sexual favor in exchange for better grades. The management of the University of Lagos said it also directed the management of the institution to review its sexual harassment policy to prevent future occurrence. And lastly, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Dr. Zainab Ahmed, has presented the first quarter of 2021 GDP results and other performance indicators of the Nigerian economy to the Federal Executive Council. The minister said the estimates and the report showed that Nigeria's GDP grew to 0.51% year-on-year in real terms in the first quarter of 2021. That's the news headline. Stay tuned, a more comprehensive package will come up at 12. What's Up Lagos with the Tekes, and indeed the family talk continues now. Welcome back. 3 minutes past the hour. We are still live in the family clinic. Andrea laid the foundation, or gave you the story of our good friend Emeka, who needs our help today in the clinic. And this is what we do on the family talk every Thursday. So many talking points on that matter. I mean, you were establishing the very the unanswered questions as far as this matter is concerned just before we went on that break. You could be a part of this broadcast, guys, by joining us live on Facebook, or you could even read the story on our socials. If you're not following us on Twitter or Instagram, you could go on Twitter. It is at Nigeria Info FM, at Nigeria Info FM on Twitter. That way you get to see the story. It is typed there for you to read and also, get your contributions on that platform.
That's right. I think part of his worries, or his feeling that my father had told me this thing. He had told me earlier that we shouldn't go ahead with this, or don't take another person's responsibility. It's not right. You can't go ahead to do that. And right now, he said his father told him that this was going to cause a rift between himself and the wife. From the look of things right now, he's a little confused because he's saying, should I take this child as my own and not let, this man know? But he's also feeling that I'm going to deprive the child of knowing who his real father is.
That's right.
And I can't but help. I can't help seeing, I can't see the fact that this man is going about having the time of his life. While he has a responsibility here, why do I have to shoulder his own responsibility?
Yeah.
I think that's where his part of his worry as well. But yeah, go ahead.
It's quite traumatic for him to just, even go on social media. Just like, more like you feel like I'm carrying someone's burden.
Yeah.
Especially when you feel that the child is not your child.
Yeah.
Because there are people who take care of other people's children and they just make them their children. They just say, well, every child is my child. But in these circumstances, it's quite a tough one.
It is.
And that is why Omawumi has to come in now. Because... Just think about the wife right now.
Yeah.
I am happy to hear that she's overcome that experience. But at the same time, I'm like, she must be a strong woman, really.
Yeah,
That's the least I could say.
Talking about it is even something that would bring flashes in our mind, in our head. So having to, bring the matter up, I'm sure it must have been really tough for her.
Really tough.
Yeah.
Lagos, no judgment zone. Don't forget that. Hello, good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Chester Life? Good to have you.
Teke.
God bless you.
You're welcome. I'm very happy for this topic we are discussing now.
Okay.
Very, very happy. Now it's a win. Depends on the guy. What is his vision? What is he deciding on the sense? If you don't love child, if you don't love children, you can't take another person. But when the Lord is here, you don't bother, you don't care whose son, whose blood it is. You take care of the child. Now, first on my own side, I will take a legal action on the boy, on the guy.
Okay.
Rapist. He's a rapist.
Okay.
Now, secondly, if I find out he's not taking care of the child, I'll go and make special adoption legally and adopt it. I'm not looking at what my parents says.
Yeah.
My love for the child matters. Then I will go for I will go and adopt the child legally because tomorrow, hello?
Yes, we're here with you.
Someone might come up and say, this is my child, this is my child.
Yeah.
So I make a legal record at this my point there.
All right.
Now, as for my child and my wife, we live happily and nothing comes in between us.
Okay.
All right.
Now, if tomorrow the guy comes up, then legal action will be taken. I have my record.
Okay.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Chibuna.
That makes sense.
He's the first time caller also.
All right. Shout out to you. Thank you for calling. We have Mr. Sam. Hi. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning,
God
Mr.
bless
Sam.
you all. Thank you very much.
God bless you too.
Thank you. Yes. With the story where we hear it, the son as is partially taken care of by the young man still accepting to go ahead to marry his friend that was raped. And then the other side, the fact remains that the parent must have considered how long has this woman been with this young person that left her. Were they as friends, or did he just wake up and catch her and rape her? That is the reason why the parent wanted her to marry that young man. But since the woman refused, and then the young man now that married her has accepted, the question is what is her position by the husband wanting to send the child back to the original father? Is she in agreement with the husband? Then if it's in agreement, there is nothing spoiled without delay, because whether they accept it or not, when the child grows, he will definitely find the real father.
All right.
So a speech in time says 9.
All right.
Without delay, they should send the baby to the father. Let him bear the response. That is my advice.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Sam.
Thank you.
If they are in agreement to the fact that, I mean, they should send the child to the father, they should do without delay. But then again, this child, 2017 to now, if I could do my maths right, that's like 4 years. So it's still a minor. He cannot make decisions for himself.
Absolutely.
So making that decision for him would mean that without considering his own position. The previous caller talked about the fact that it is important if this man has genuine love for the child. Now, that's assuming that the mother also has genuine love for the child, because not every mother will love the child. I don't know much, but I know for sure. But if he does, then he can go the route of adopting the child and then going legal.
That's right. I mean, it's very important to go legal, right?
Yeah.
Very important. I like what the last caller also mentioned. He asked a very vital question. Is your wife in support of you reaching out to the rapist this time? Because that's who he is. Is she in support? Does she feel good about it? If she doesn't, I mean, there's no point.
Okay.
Well, let's hear from Ebuka. I think Ebuka would have something to say. Hi, good morning.
Yeah, what's up, Lagos?
Good morning, Ebuka.
Okay, from what all the two callers say, I will also add that know what you can handle. Igbo people will say agreement is agreement. So if the both family will come and sit together, discuss about it, because at the end of the day, if the guy makes his decision, I think there should be witnesses that will confirm to his agreement.
Yeah.
And again, if he has the resources, guy, do him. You understand? But let it be from the place of understanding. Human being, if you invest in human being, my brother, my sister, tomorrow go better for everybody.
Right.
What's up, Lagos?
Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you.
So you should invest in the child, and regardless.
All right, 0700 993 993 993. That's the number to reach us by. Hello, good morning.
What's up, let's go.
Just alive. Good to have you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Frank. I'm calling from Odu-obi.
All right, good to have you.
Welcome, Mr.
Teke,
Frank.
how are you?
We're
We're
fine.
good, thank God.
Yeah. I want to add my own little contribution.
Okay.
In as much as these people have known the problem from the background and they overcome it, and that baby now is with them, that baby has to remain there for now.
Okay.
Because if they take this baby now back to the normal biological father, you don't know if he's married. If he's married now, the wife is going to be the torment to this boy. If the man now is not married, definitely he is going to take this boy now back to their parents, because as I'm hearing now, he's not that caring. Maybe he's still living life, and he cannot live with that boy. And they cannot give this boy the kind of life and the kind of training he wants for now. So the upbringing is going to be poor. If for me, I will say, okay, if this boy now is here, the normal question I'm supposed to ask before, you have asked her better.
Okay.
Now, the lady, that is the mother of the boy, is he working? If she is working, let her support the husband. Let them train this boy. From now, at least 14 to 15, and then the boy can make choice of his own. The boy can travel to go and see the father and come back. Because if this boy go back now, definitely the mother will be going there to be seeing her son. That is for sure. Because this woman cannot stay for 6 months, 1 year without seeing her son. Cannot. And before you know it, something might start going wrong.
All right.
Then, if this boy stays here, let them trench him. If it is that young man, if it is his own blood brother or sister's brother, they collect as a maid. The boy will be going to school.
That's right.
Normal food they are eating is what the boy will eat. It's not another different food.
Okay. Right.
The boy will grow. And whom train this boy, whom this boy will know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because this boy, as it stands, is going to be a great boy.
That's right.
Because of this situation now.
That's right.
And if this boy leaves that house now, it will be hard for him to look for his mother. But it's better he lives with the mother. The mother will give him a proper caring and training. Then when this boy grows up, he will never and ever forget the mother. Likewise, the father.
All right, thank you for
so
that.
much, Frank. Well said. Ekene is in the Keja.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi, Ekene,
Welcome.
good to have you.
Sorry. Now, to me personally, there is a proverb on says that what elderly man sitting or seeing, that you that if life been out of you will not see it. That's exactly what I saw. If you remember the comment his father told him that if you not take time, this is going to cause the problem between him and his wife.
Yeah.
And this is what is about to happen if he did not take care. Do you understand me? And I had already the message email.
Yeah.
I didn't have to talk about his wife in terms of
her agreement,
sending the baby back to the man in question.
Yeah.
So my advice to him, anything he wants to do, should try to hear for the woman's opinion.
Okay.
All right.
That is one. And secondly, this issue is not something only him can handle.
That's
You
right.
have to couple the both parents of the girl and the man to sit down and iron it out.
All right.
It will help them.
All right. Thank you so much. I love it that we still give advice like, people should call parents and family members, extended family members, whether members by virtue of marriage or whatever, to handle issues when we go out of hand. That means there is that role the family plays in our lives on a daily basis.
That's right.
Now, this guy's point really from that story, the way he put the story in his words, I think he's really worried about what the dad said. I don't know, Lagos, what do you think about what the dad said? What do you think about what the dad said? The dad said, well, it's going to give him problem if that is not advisable. Two things the dad mentioned, a number of them. One, it's not advisable that you raise someone else's child. Was that a good statement to make? Just thinking aloud. Also, secondly, the dad also said that it was going to give him trouble.
Yeah.
Is that necessarily true? Could there be factors he has seen? Could it be a situation of what an old man sits on the chair under the tree and sees if a child will not see it when he climbs? Is it a situation, or could there be? I don't know, because he's worried about what the dad said.
And he's also really worried with the fact that he gets to take the responsibility of
another man's
child. Exactly. That's where most of his worry, falls on, because he was also mentioning that he keeps seeing this man having fun, enjoying his life, and I get to take the responsibility of taking care of your child, right?
Yeah, but this child right now, if he looks at the child as the innocence of this child is what is changing the whole story. Yeah, the child is what is changing everything. And normally you could just say, well, it's not my child, and just push. But because this child needs parents, whether you like it or not, it wasn't his decision. And then looking at the circumstances, I think the last caller's point is, it's something to consider.
Remember, he also
go ahead.
He also asked the question: should he tell the son? Should he tell this child who his real father is
already?
Yeah. So those are his concerns right now. So Lagos, Nigeria, we want to hear from you. What do you think Emeka should do with all of this he's going through right now? 0700 993 993. That's the number to reach us through. Let's see. And the female only line 01465 7190.
Good morning, the Tekes. As for me, I don't think this should be a problem. What I think the parents of the lady should do is to take charge of the boy or take him to the father.
Okay.
So that their daughter can have a peaceful marital life. Prince from Aja. Okay. But their daughter is also the mother of that child.
Yeah. And
she stand?
They had also, in fact, the mothers. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. Who do we have? Is this
Just look where.
I was about to say. Good to have you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Collins.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
See, to me,
Uh-huh.
I don't know when the man was taking the child into the marriage. What was he planning to do? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what was his plan before? When the father told him, he should have not gone ahead. He shouldn't have gone ahead if he couldn't. So now that he's inside, that thing that he had in mind to do for the child, he should go ahead and do it. If he wants to train the child, he should go ahead by adopting, doing it the legal way. So in the future, if the rapist comes, he can easily bring out his legal everything
documents,
to fight the man back. He should take care of the child. To me, he should take care of the child, and they should not send the child back.
Okay,
it won't make sense.
Okay.
All right.
Someone that doesn't want to take care of the child, you're not sending the child back. At the end of the day, the child may end up on the street, and the wife will not be happy.
All right.
So it's better he takes up the responsibility the legal way.
You're saying he should go through legal terms, to have the child adopted?
Yes, adopted.
Okay.
Using his own surname, everything for the child.
All right.
And they should inform the child anyway.
Okay.
Understand? They should inform that this man raped your mother. I don't know how they are going to do it, though.
Okay.
But they should let the boy know what the man did.
Okay.
So the boy can decide himself, like, this man is a rapist. My father. You understand that kind of thing?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Jessilokwe. Some of this advice, right? They're easier said than done.
Absolutely. The kid now know that, a father was a rapist. What would that do to the kid? All right. What's up, Lagos? Good morning. A beautiful couple, first time texting. Hey, welcome.
Shout out to you.
It said, I understand it's not easy to take care of someone else's child, but you can always tell the child who his father is and still take care of it as your child. What if you take care of the child?
Take the child
to the rapist, the father, and turn out to be a wayward child. Now, would you, Emeka or Festus or Adekule or who feel good about it? That's what the text is saying. A child would always love whoever shows him love.
Yeah.
My name is Austin. Austin,
Thank you
for that message. And what's up, Lagos? I'm John from Ijegun, where we are seeing the bigger picture. There's a rapist walking free.
Absolutely.
We also called attention to that.
Yeah. But,
and he hasn't persecuted.
He hasn't been persecuted.
I think the family just decided to say, let's go.
Exactly. Because that was actually the first question I asked. And they said, the family decided to, actually what happened was his wife, the wife's family, first had to marry him. That's the rapist because of what it led to.
Wow.
And she had to turn it down. She had to refuse that happening. And it's crazy how parents, due to this, they don't see this as a crime. It is a crime. If your daughter comes to complain or to, to cry to you that somebody raped her, believe her. That's the first thing. Believe her. Hold her hands and tell her to show you that person who did it to her. And make sure that person is arrested immediately.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up, Lagos?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good
Hi,
morning.
good to have you. Elizabeth,
concerning
right?
the family issue we had,
Yeah.
I'm not going to support what this Unokoye said.
Okay.
Fine, the man has done whatever he did, and the deed is done already. So I don't feel we need to tell the child how he was beaten, because a child is we are supposed to raise a child with love and all, but when you start putting condition to it, there's probability to affect the child one way or the other. So now what I feel our Ebuka should do, or Emeka, is for the love he has for the wife, he's ready to take that responsibility. That's why he went into that relationship.
Yeah.
So whatever that man is doing, you should just forget about it. It's the wife that that he's concerned about. Because if he doesn't care for the woman, he won't have married the woman.
All right.
So now you're married already. Is it either you go legally and just have your child, because the child is your child as far as I'm concerned. So the answer, the child will not be abandoned or nothing, because that man, I'm not sure that man wants to take responsibility, and it will affect the child. We're trying to minimize the number of children we have on the road or out there that are just there. So it would be nice for us to push that child back to that road, because that's where the child will enter.
That's right. Thank you so much,
All right,
Elizabeth
thank you.
from Chevron. Now, one caller made a point very valid, and that point is this child is already a great child. So it's a matter of looking at the bigger picture. You know, people with such stories always turn out to be, you know, children with destiny. They say that, and I want to believe that too. So Richard is on the line.
Okay. Hi, Richard. Good to have you. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's up, Lagos?
What's
What's
up?
up? Good morning.
Yeah, I think this story brings up a lot of, things we need to attend to in our society.
Absolutely.
The first thing that there's a charter that Nigeria is a signature, but this law has not been domesticated. The right to abortion.
Okay.
If the woman has the choice and it's legal, we might not be here today.
That's right.
For this issue. I mean, I'm not saying they should legalize like the whole 9 months or anything, but if there's incest, if there's rape, if it's in the first trimester or something like that, you could do something like that legally. Let's look into it. And then secondly, the rapist is still walking free.
Yeah.
When there's DNA evidence, I'm an embryologist. So it sickens me to the marrow. That we have people who rape people, and one parent will come and say, no, we don't want to be in the eye of the storm. We don't want the society to know. Now a child is here. We are now tossing around. What should we do with it? What will the woman's life be? Meanwhile, this guy walked into all this with his eyes open. He decided. He made a decision. So he should stick with his decision.
Okay.
Irrespective of what the boy's father is doing.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Richard.
so much.
Wow, a lot said, a lot of questions to ask.
Indeed, a lot of questions to ask. We're going to break in just a few seconds, and afterwards we would love to hear more from you as to this particular situation that Emeka is going through at the moment. Just stay with us, please.
Uplifting the nation.
mothers, the source of our happiness is our babies. For babies' happiness, it's important to choose a dry diaper. Mofix Air Dry Diaper, the #1 choice of mothers, has all the dryness all mothers dream of. It stays dry, does not leak, and our babies do not have rash. So we're starting the happiness movement with Mofix. Come on, mothers, try Mofix and join our happiness movement.
Your Friday afternoons just got better on Downfall Conversations with Ireti Bakari Yusuf.
People need to be very careful. There's a friend of mine that has been trafficked for how many years now? I'm just talking about an educated person from an office. She just met a child, they went for a petition, and like that's how she was trafficked.
People are afraid to seek or ask the right question because they're afraid of surgery. I call it 2 F's that affects women with fibroids: fear and fund.
When you have a child less than 12 years, as a housewife, it's child trafficking already. Of course. Child trafficking. So you shouldn't have a housewife that is less than 12 years.
Tune in to Downfall Conversations with Ireti Bakari Yusuf every Friday from 1 to 2:30 p.m. right here on your #1 station for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Home. There's something about it. From the feeling of peace and serenity. Bros, why so deep? Home is anywhere the Airtel Home Broadband is. That's all.
Enjoy more data than before on Airtel Home Broadband. Get a router for 25,000 naira with up to 160 gigabyte and a MiFi for 12,000 naira with up to 55 gigabyte. Reliable home broadband by Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back to your #1 talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Welcome back, Lagos, Nigeria. We're live on the Family Clinic and the Family Talk on What's Up Lagos with the Tekes. I'm Collins. Teke.
That's right, and I am Andrea. Odu-obi, Teke. Wow, today Emeka is on the hot seat. Emeka needs our help. This conversation is quite really sensitive, and I'm trying to be on a very... I'm trying as much as possible not to, tamper on the mood or tamper on any body's sensibility right now. Okay, but if you just tune in, we'll read the story again so that you can follow and tell us what you think Emeka should do at this point in time. Yeah. All right. So he says, "Hi, the Tekes. My wife was raped by a fellow student when she was in the university. This incident occurred in 2017. By then, we were still dating and had a little time off because I just graduated and needed to pick up my career as a young man learning to become independent after graduating." He says the rape incident eventually gave rise to pregnancy and a baby boy. Despite this, I proceeded with my marriage plans with her and missed a lot of queries from my family members who fear the child would cause a rift. We are finally married today with our own child. Please, Tekes, should I send this child to his father? Since my wife's family initially wanted to force her into marrying the boy who raped her. My wife, on her part, refused outrightly to let her parents force her into the marriage because of the product of the incident. Therefore, I don't want the child to grow up calling me his father, when his real father is in Port Harcourt, while I take responsibility of his role. Will it be wise not to inform this child who his true father is? Please, I need your advice on this, because my dad told me before giving his approval for my marriage with my wife that the child would cause a rift between me and her. Also, that it is not wise raising someone else's child who will eventually go back to their father when they grow up. All right, so that's
the story indeed.
That's the story.
Well, there's so many talking specifically now because the clinic people bring. I know we dissect and try to identify like doctors would do and say, okay, this is what they should take. But in this clinic, in this case, people tell us what their worries are and then where they are stuck. Okay, this is where I'm stuck. I need advice. And for this guy's case, the rape matter, which is of course maybe a topic we should open, separately on its own. When asked, he said that they had settled it, that they had moved on, that the family denied, they tried, and then they were able to settle it and overcome it. I'm not totally satisfied with that, but that's not his focus. His focus right now is the fact that there's a child, and which I think should be our focus before we even deal with other things. The focus should be the child. Now he's feeling like a burden. Like, look, it looks like I can't be here. Someone else is chilling and bawling, and I'm thinking of the child. And he's worried about what the dad said about the fact that the child would cause a rift between him and the wife. Is that those are his worries. And he's also talking about the fact that the dad says it's not advisable
to train raise another person's child.
If I want to comment on that, I would say it's not always the case. It's not always the case.
That's true, though.
What's up, Lagos? Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, move away from your radio, or just kill the volume dead for a moment. Okay. Go ahead.
Some years ago, I picked up a child in the dustbin. Everybody gathered around the child, gathered the child. When I checked, I found that the child is still living, he's not dead. I carried this child to my house, I bathed him, I wear him some clothes. I took the child to the police station. Immediately I got there. The woman I met there pursued me and the child. Are you not the woman? Go and take care of the child. I took this child home. Immediately I got home, my husband said I should return the child to where I carried him. I think you were with a baby on your back. I went for immunization. Why did you have to carry this? I said pity for the child. He said that child must not assign the name.
Wow.
I changed the name I called my father, I told my father, I changed the name to my father's name. So today, that baby, that child loved me more than the one I carry in my womb.
Wow.
He loved me. He called me mother. He doesn't call mommy. He called me mother, my mother. So I don't see anything wrong in a child that came out of your womb. If a man wants you, he wants your child, whatever be the case. Since they did not commit abortion to remove that child, since they know where they were going, they leave the child to live. The child should be with them. They should take care of that child as their own. Thank you, my
Thank you so much. Wow. Your story actually now moved Andrea to tears, and that was
so people can still be this.
Well, I was being the man. Did you hear that?
Like people can still be this caring.
Yeah, I mean, the stories are out there. It's only when we hear them. Well done. We need to commend the last caller indeed for what she did. I mean, she must have gone through a whole lot.
Exactly.
To the point where her husband said, no. I don't bring this child here.
That must be great. Like, you must be someone who has got a huge heart.
Or that could be divinely orchestrated. But what do you do in that situation, really?
I mean,
what a story. So I think Emeka, our friend, should be getting, with this last caller now, I think he should be getting the message. I think he should be making up his mind.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, there are so many issues, right? I agree. Occasioned by mostly our society and our laws and the way we run this country, as it were. But you see, as far as this child is concerned, I think the approach has to be different.
Yeah.
What do you think Emeka should do, guys? You've heard Emeka's story. Emeka, if you're listening, of course that's not your name, but if you're listening to us, I hope you're making up your mind. There's a child involved. What does your wife say? That's what people are asking. What does your wife say about the idea that you're thinking of sending the child back to the father, which most people have said is not a great idea? What do you think about, just shouldering the responsibility if you can? I mean, it's your child at the end of the day, if you look at it one way or the other. How about making it legal? Abducting the child. For all you care right now, maybe the father he doesn't even care. He doesn't want the child. So you could make it legal and keep this child and make the child a child. It's just a mindset shift that would change it.
The real father of the child right now might just be having his time. When he's ready to settle down and he's having his own children, I'm sure one way or the other he will remember that there was a child somewhere and he's going to want to come back right? So, like you said, having that legal stance is really necessary.
All right, 11:38. How time flies. More calls coming in on the family clinic today.
Hello, good
Hello.
morning.
Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andrea.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We missed you. We
I missed you too.
I'm Emanuela coming from First Stack.
All right, good to have you.
Good to have you.
How is everything?
Fine. We thank God.
We missed your lovely voice.
Oh, thank you.
Uncle Collins, good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma.
I'm Ella, the girl that had a side issue.
Oh, great. Good to have you.
Yes.
How would you contribute to this? Yeah.
I thank God. I'm still expecting help from people.
Okay.
Although I called to comment on the topic.
All right.
I think the man should go ahead and train up the child.
Okay.
Where we are the rapist, when the girl was going through all the labor, everything, he should know. He shouldn't be allowed to give this guy the boy. The boy should be raised by his mom and the current father now.
All right.
Because that is rape. Do you know what's rape? So he's not. He shouldn't have a part in this.
All right.
The guy should train the boy as his own son. The baby will not forget the Emeka. He won't.
All right.
So I just think he should go ahead and train the boy.
All right. Thank you so much. And just hang on
I'm
there.
using this opportunity. I'm still crying out to Nigerians to help me for the surgery. I need transplant.
All right.
So I'm still hoping for people to help me out.
Yeah, you can send an email and then we'll send out to whoever could help. But like I told you the last time, thank you so much. As she called in that, she needed a surgery. She was losing her sight. Someone who was seeing before just lose your sight all of a sudden. It's not easy to deal with.
All right.
Have.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Lucia?
What's up?
Cheers to life. Anonymous.
This is Anonymous from Chile.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. It's an interesting topic. I'm also in the similar situation.
Oh.
But not my own is not the case of rape.
Okay.
When I met my wife, I met her with a baby like 2 years old.
Okay.
Then she was in a very shattered situation. Probably the guy left her. So we did it for a long time. And the child responsibility I cover, even though not directly, but whatever she needs for the child, I'll give her. Today, this child has grown. I want to enter the university. But what I discovered that the child has a relationship with the father. I think, I don't know who introduced her to the father, maybe the family of my wife, and she secretly feeds this man, sent her money, and all that. So now she wants to enter the university. Hello,
We're here with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, she wants to enter university. So what I did, I called her for a meeting. I said, okay, since you have a relationship with the father, meet him and take your results or go meet him and let's see what he can come up with, because you are in a relationship with him. Tomorrow, whatever I do, you may still find reason to go back to him. Even some people advise me to adopt her properly. I mean, the person you want to adopt already know the father. So on that basis, I said, no, meet him. We can do it jointly. Whatever I do, just be for charity and all that.
Yeah.
Having what we grow, I also make my contribution. So for the guy, then the so-called Emeka guy, he can, whatever he wants to do, he can just go for the child. Don't know tomorrow. Don't have to do it that way.
That's right. Wow. There's advice. They should do whatever. Here's the gentleman's story too. In that situation,
exactly the same thing, but not a case of rape this time.
Rape, yeah.
Okay. Hello. Good morning,
Anthony.
Good morning.
Good morning, Anthony.
What's up, Lagos?
What's up?
Cheers to life.
Yeah, I'm a first-time caller anyway.
Aha.
Oh, welcome.
Great to have you here.
I've been listening to the conversation all the while,
Okay.
and personally, I feel before the guy is making up his mind, he should think back. Your wife was raped, or woman to be was raped. You knew about it. A child came. You still proceeded to marry her. The girl was pressurized to go and marry the person that pregnanted her. She insisted she would still marry you. And both of you agreed, and you got married, irrespective of the child that is already there. Why taking back that child to the other man who you are not even sure will accept that child? That's one. Secondly, but before you came up with the idea of taking back this child, have you considered your wife's feeling as the mother of the child? If he has considered the wife's feeling, I don't think he will be coming up with that idea. She's the real biological mother of that child.
That's right.
Nothing stops you from raising another man's child.
Okay.
That child may be the one that will take care of you tomorrow. And you want to discard him because you want to... What? Excuse me, if you take back that child to the father, sincerely, your marriage may begin to experience problem because of the mother of the child, who happens to be your wife.
That's right. Wow.
So he should think twice.
Okay. Thank you.
He should keep that child and take care of that child. And let that child call him father and let him call him son because of your wife.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, he should consider the love they have between the two of them before they proceeded for their marriage, knowing fully well that there's a child involved.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Moses, a first-time caller from Victoria Island.
Hi, Moses. Good to have you. Hello, Moses. Are you there?
Oh, Moses ran away. He waited for a while. Well, I feel since he has proven how much he loves his wife and marrying her, even when she was pregnant, he should just extend the same love to the child. Because when we put too much theories to it, it just makes the case much more bigger than it is. Love covers all. And his dad is just giving his perspective on the matter. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's correct.
Yes,
That's
right.
Campbell sending the message from
Lagos Island.
mainland.
Okay. So another message here. This is quite lengthy.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, this person says, good morning, the Tekers. Please, I want to stay anonymous. I presently have such an issue at hand. Okay, that is your story. I think you should send an email with that same story to us. Family Talk with the Tekers at gmail.com.
Wow.
All right, Family Talk with the Tekers at gmail.com. So please, if you can send that message, let me see his name so that we can. Okay, he said it's choose to be anonymous. All right. Please to send that message as an email to familytalkwiththetekers at gmail.com. We have White on the line. He's calling from Igondu. Hi, White.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. What's up, Lagos?
What's up? Good to have you.
Okay, so I think the man should just take charge of his own.
Okay, you take charge of the child. Okay.
Yes, take charge of the child and train him to the best of his capacity as he would do to his own child. Because I think that child is going to eventually grow up and make him proud. Yes, and if he is to adopt the child, he should go through a legal means.
Okay.
Because eventually, if that guy grows up, like if that child grows up and becomes something in life, the father surely will come back to claim the child. But if that legal means is there, he won't be able to.
Okay.
All right.
So
Thank
that's
you.
just what I think.
Thank you so much, White, for that. Now, Francis has a message for us from Ikoyi.
All right. Francis is a legal practitioner, and he's saying he says, I am a legal practitioner and handle child custody, domestic violence, and troubled marriage issues. I have handled a similar case. First, Emeka cannot adopt the child of a man who is still alive without his consent, and neither can a woman adopt her own child. I will try and call in to give in full perspective. Okay, Francis, we would love for you to call at 0700 993 993 993. We'd love to hear from you. and give us a full perspective. Hello.
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 Good day, sir.
Yes, can you turn on the
I
volume
choose
on
to-
your radio, please?
Yeah, I choose to remain anonymous.
All right, go ahead.
Please, I'm a soldier man.
All right.
Yeah, I have 2 kids in my house.
Okay.
One happens to be a Ghana boy.
Okay.
The father and the mother entered motor while they were going. They had accident and both parents died.
Wow.
So, and when I saw this boy, the stepmother poured fuel on him just because the boy was hungry and they take one of the step brother's food and they ate. That was why the stepmother poured fuel and set him ablaze.
What?
So, yes, the boy is in my house. He's in primary 4, from his nursery school to primary 4.
Okay.
Wow.
And even my own wife, before I met her, she has a kid. And as I talk to you now, both the boy and my wife, they are with me.
Okay.
Yes. And the boy is in secondary school.
Wow.
Yes. I'm a soldier man. So
Okay.
I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
With the boy. Not that I don't have my own children.
Okay.
But you
my
took
own
them
children.
in. And you're training them.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for this information and real life stories here coming on the Family Talk and the Family Clinic with the Tekes this beautiful morning on a Thursday.
Oh, wow. Okay, 0700 993 993 993. Who do we have?
Okay, my name is Ansley from Pangrove.
All right, good to have you.
Okay, I look at the guy's issue. First thing I will say is that it's too early. It's too early and it's too late for him to be taking that decision now. The reason why I say it's too early is that the boy in question, the child, should be of age.
All right, go ahead.
But the boy would like to go to his. That's why I say it's too early.
All right.
Then I said it's too late because this decision he should have taken before going into marriage.
Okay.
But as long as he has decided to marry the girl, I think it's too late now.
Okay.
Then on the other one, there seems to be complication. The wife and himself, they made the matter complicated. If I got the message correctly,
Yeah.
at a point he said he just graduated, so he tried to take a break. So if that is correct that he took a break, that means he was not in a relationship with the girl.
At the time.
Then that suggests that the so-called rape, it may not even be rape. Maybe he abandoned the girl. The girl was flirting with the father of that boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the parents of the girl equally insist that the girl should marry. They were forcing her to marry the father of the boy. That equally suggests that the girl was flirting with that boy. So it may not be rape himself.
That's right.
So it may be a case of she abandoned the girl, later came back. But whatever the case is, as long as the boy decided to marry the girl, even though his father advised him against it, now he has taken the decision, he should stick to it
All right.
until the boy is of age. As far as I'm concerned, himself and his wife,
All right.
the only person that is left to take decision is the boy,
All right.
the child, and the child.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much indeed.
We need to go on a break. When we come back, we'll be wrapping this up. And I'm sure by this time, Emeka has already, he must have come up with something he needs to do at this time. All right, stay with us. We'll be back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.